Recording in progress.
Hello. Can you hear me, Samya? Hello.
Hey there,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Great. So, uh, yeah, we have to do some questions that you have shared. So, let's start this. I'm gonna share my screen. Hmm. So, there are these questions. I'm really sorry I wasn't able to send you these because I was busy. So, whenever you have any doubt, any homework, send that before class time, okay?
Mhm.
Hmm. So in each of these question, do you have to use bar model?
Yes.
Okay. So before going, only this much is your homework, right? Yesterday's and today's that you shared,
Um.
or anything else?
No. The yesterday's one I already did it myself because I figured it out.
Okay, very good. So only today's, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I would explain this. Um, so basically, the bar model, it can help us to work out what we need to do to solve a problem. Let's suppose there is a factory that makes 135,000 soda cans in three colors. Okay,
Mhm.
and there are this many more. Sorry, let me use another color. Yeah, this many more yellow cans than red cans, and this many red cans, and the remaining are blue. So when you have given this kind of question, so we can use bar model to help, which can help us to work out. So first step is we can draw the bar model showing what information we have given. Like it is given that this line, it says the red, there are 6,900 more yellow than red. So if I this this is showing the yellow cans, and this many are red cans. This is given, right? That this many are red cans. So because yellow are more, right? So the
Mhm.
and how many more are yellow than red? 16,900. So that means this remaining part, this part is more extra in yellow. And how many? There are three colors in cans, which is yellow, red, and blue. And the total cans are this 1,300, I mean 135,000, right? So the sum of yellow, red, and blue is this. And only the exact figure for blue, I mean for red is given. And this is given how much, how more yellow cans are there than red. So basically, using this information, we have to find. Now we can use the bar model to work out the calculation. First step is we need to find the yellow cans. So if we know that this many red are there, this is the total. If I subtract this much from the whole area, which is this is the total bar, right? If I subtract this red one only, so what I would get, the remaining would be this, which I'm use for that I would use black color. The remaining portion would be yellow and blue, right? If I subtract red from the total, this is what I'll get. And then,
Yes.
yeah, but I need to find exact values of yellow and blue. What would I do here? And the other information that is given is this, that the yellow are this much more than red. So if I add these two red and this number, what I would get? I would get how many yellow cans are there, right? Hmm. So what I would do basically here, I would add 46,500 plus 16,900 because the sum of these two would give me yellow, right?
Yes.
Hmm. And can you figure it out? If this, let me give you the answer. If you add this, you would get 0, 0, 9 plus 5 is 14, 6, 6, 12 plus 1, 13, 5 and 6. This many yellow cans are there, okay? Can you tell me how many blue
Mm-hmm.
cans are there and explain how would you figure it out?
um, um, mm, uh, 1 minute. So, one,
Are you there? Hello. Okay, did you left the class?
no.
Okay.
So, um, first, um, we do, um,
Hmm.
one, 1, 3,
Exactly. Hmm. Very good. Perfect. Hmm. Yeah. Very good. Absolutely correct. Now what would you do? Anything else?
um, division
Because you have to
3,
find blue cans. You subtracted the yellow from the total. What else you need to subtract?
the red.
Exactly. Now from this value, you would subtract the red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is this. Hmm.
I thought this was 3.
Very good. Absolutely correct. This is the correct answer. So, see, using like when you read the question, if you it seems like it's confusing question, but when you draw the bar graph, it will help you to understand the question, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Now, hmm. So here is a problem with a bar model. Um, like for that you have to use bar model. So the cost of meal was this much. Okay. 36 pounds and 25 cents. The starter cost is uh, 2 pounds 20 cents more than the dessert, and the dessert cost is this much. So basically the first step is you would make a bar graph. So how many meals are there? First is the I mean, there is a meal, there is a starter and a dessert, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the
So
total bar model would include how many things?
three.
Three. Good. Starter, main, and main meal and the dessert.
Mm-hmm.
So then you see that the total cost, like the total cost of the meal is this. So that's why the total of this is this. Hmm. Okay, so you are doing this. Hmm. Yeah, very good. Perfect. So this is the cost of this thing.
Um,
Good. Starter. Yeah. But you have to find the in the question it is asking to find the cost of main meal.
mm-hmm. Okay. Um,
Hmm. Good. Very good. Hmm. Okay. Very good. Absolutely correct. So this is the cost of main meal. Um, so like you first find the cost of starter, then main meal, right? Um,
mm-hmm.
there is one more question in which you would have to draw the bar model by yourself. So let's see how we would do this. So the question is saying Max is saving. You read the question. It would make more sense if you read it by yourself.
Max is saving for scooter costing um, 54 pounds 99
Hmm. 99
cents.
cents.
He needs to save up another 32 pounds 50 cents.
Hmm.
How much did he save so far?
Yeah. How much did he save so far?
Um,
Very good. Yeah. This is okay. I think you understand it. Very good. Hmm. Perfect. Exactly. Yeah. That's how you would be doing. Can you draw the bar model to show what information you have in the question?
okay.
You use the shapes from the tools.
Um,
Like you have the rectangle, you can click over there and extend it. That would help you to draw.
I don't think I have.
It's okay, then you can draw it with the pen.
Okay, I found.
Click over the pen and yeah, yeah, exactly.
So, um,
Hmm. Okay, good. Anything else? Hmm. Yeah.
yes.
No. This cost is total. This is not just one. This is total cost, right? The
Yes.
total cost that he has to save. So you can't make one block for that. That's total. The whole bar. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. This. So remove that box of cost that is not needed. The total is the cost. Exactly. Remove that box. Only two of them we need two bars here. I mean two boxes, two portion of the bar. Exactly. Some of the amount he has already saved, and some he need more amount to get the scooter. Very good. Yeah, perfect. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm.
And how would you show the total cost of the scooter? That is also given,
Um,
right? Show that
mhm.
in the bar graph.
Um,
The total length. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Very good. Absolutely correct. Very good. Okay, so you got it. That's great. Mm, yeah, where is my pen? Okay, let's move ahead. Now we have this. So it says draw two bar models. You need to help because they first it says read the question, please.
Jane and Alex are collecting for charity. Jane collects £35 85 cents.
Hmm.
Alex collects £48 and 25 cents. They
Hmm.
give some money to the animal charity and now have 58 pounds and 23 cents left. How much did they give to the animal charity? It's easy. Mm,
Yeah.
first, um,
Hmm. Okay. Very good. Hmm. That's not saving actually. That says now they are left with this much money. The charity they have given and the amount they are left with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you wrote that saving. Okay. Yeah, okay. Collect. Okay, you are showing the collect like the charity. Okay, fine.
Then we need to do 28.25 plus 35.85.
Hmm. Yeah, very good. Very good. So I think there is a mistake in bar. Basically, this is correct if you are drawing them like for Alex you are drawing and for Jen. So how much did they give to the animal charity? Okay, I think yeah, we can do that way also.
Um, 25 pounds and 87 cents.
Very good, absolutely correct. So that means the this bar would be like this. The charity collected by Alex, then by Jane, and this was given like 48.25, this was 38.585, and then the how much did they give to, and the charity left was given there, right?
Mm-hmm.
58.23. So they give this much, this, and then okay, I think yeah, Jane and Alex, and no, I think we cannot make it into one. We would have to make two bar graphs. I mean bar model. So basically like you made this much and this much. The next bar model would show that you can just write given, charity given, and left amount, leftover amount. So the leftover amount is given 58.23, and this is the charity given that you just found, which is 84 point, I mean 25.87. Okay, let's move ahead. So there is this question, please read it.
The shop sells magazines and books. Sam buys a magazine and a book. She pays £6.50. Ben buys two magazines and a book. He pays £8.90.
Hmm. How much
Um,
does a book cost? First draw the bar graph, I mean sorry, bar model. Yeah. This is for Sam, right? One magazine and one book. Hmm. Good. Two magazines. Yeah. And one book. Perfect. Hmm.
Um,
How would find the cost of one book and one magazine?
um,
Hmm. See, uh, you have this. There are two magazines. So let's suppose um, this is, I mean, the size of the bar would be different, right? So I'm adding this much also. Or let me erase this one. So this is like this. Did you erase it? Oh my god. Let me erase it. Hmm. So Sam buys one magazine and a book like you draw, that was correct. One magazine and one book. I'm writing M for magazine and B for book. But this is for Sam. And then Ben buys two magazines and one book. So for him, the bar would be something like this. So basically, because I think I should erase this. Sorry. Hmm. This would look like something like this. One book, one magazine here, and one magazine here, right?
mhm.
So basically, the cost of this much cost, this cost from here to here, how much is this? This total is,
650.
yeah, 6.50. And this total is 8.90, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if I subtract them, if I subtract this much from this whole, what would be the leftover thing that I would get? I would get this part, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I subtract, I would get this part. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, and this would give me the cost of, what is this? Cost of,
One magazine.
very good. And if I know the cost of one magazine, then I can find the cost of one book because I have their sum. Very good. So this is the cost of one magazine. Now, how would you find the cost of one book?
Mm, um, uh, the so
Hmm? See, what is given in case of Sam? Cost of one magazine, cost of one book, their sum. You know one cost of one magazine and you know their sum, the total. So from
mm,
here you can,
um
did you understand now?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, very
So
good.
650 minus
Yeah,
220.
exactly, exactly. Very good. Absolutely correct. That's so smart of you. Exactly. That's how you have to do. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now we can. Hmm. Okay, correct. Move to the other PPT, which is this one. And then we will do your question.
Yes.
So, before using bar models, we can look at how to use picture to help us solve problems. Like these pictures for division, like it says I need 12 ping pong balls, and there are two ping pong balls in each pack, in one pack. So, how many packs do I need? So to do these kind of question, if there are 12, these are the total, right? And in each pack, there are
Mm-hmm.
two, right? So I can group them into two, 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 two. So how many pack do I need? We just divided 12 into by making the group of two. So 12 divided by 2 would give me how many groups are
Six.
there? 6, exactly. So this is called grouping method. For the same, we can also use the bar model. Similarly, in this case, if it says next question is that there are 12 pounds, exactly, yeah. So this was the case of division. We can also use for this for multiplication. Like a gardener has 5 plant pots. She plants 6 seeds in each pot. In each there are 6, 6, 6. So how many
30.
seeds does the plant altogether? Exactly.
30.
Yeah, that's 30. Perfect. 5 times 6, you would write 30 here. Next one. Very good. Absolutely correct. So this method is called grouping method, and for division we use grouping. For the same, we can use bar model. So when solving multiplication or division problems, we can use bar model. This could be a useful tool. So for example, there is a question. Sam buys 5 pack of football stickers. Each packet contain 15 football stickers. How many football sticker does he buy altogether? So basically 15. Hmm, are you sure? It is asking all together. See, in 5 packets are there, in each packet there are 15, 15, 15, and 15, 15. So how many stickers are there, like all together? Very good. 75. 15 times 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So basically this in bar model there is a whole. Whole means the total. This is the whole, and we divide it into some parts. These are called parts of the whole. So this model is showing the concept of multiplication. What we are doing basically here, we are multiplying one part with the number of parts, right? In one parts, how many stickers were there?
15.
15. And how many total number of parts are there?
5.
5. And we multiplied 15 with 5 and we got 75, right? That's how we got the whole. Whole means the total, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you getting the concept? Very good. In the next question, it says Peter sells 125 flowers and Jane sells 3 times the number of flowers Peter sells. So 3 times. How many flowers does Jane sell? So this is the flower sold by Peter is this. So Jane sold 3 times. So there are 3. Very good. Exactly. You would do 125 times 3.
275.
375 actually. Good. I mean, your operations are correct. Yeah, this is correct. So, this bar model is showing the concept of multiplication. Again we multiplied here, right? So
Mm-hmm.
basically this one was standing for 125. 3 times means triple of this, right? That's why we used three parts. Clear? So yeah, now I would do one of them and then so now look at the sharing model of division. In division, what do? We share equally, right? So there is a farmer who picks 525 apples from her field and she puts them equally into 5 crates. How many apples does she put in each crates? So you can see the total is how many apples are there in total?
555.
Yeah, and in each crates how many apples she is putting?
Five.
Yeah, five, five, five. No, actually, sorry. There are how many crates are there?
Five.
Five. There are total five crates, as you can see. We have to figure it out how many she puts in each one of them. So, what we would do, how we would solve? She is dividing
525 division 5.
exactly 525 divided by 5 because she put them equally into 5 crates. So, we can divide this with 5. You know how to divide, do you?
Yes, I do.
So, divide it and let me know the answer.
Mm. Um,
Very good. This is correct. Now the next question, it's your turn, solve it.
mhm.
Perfect. Mhm.
Um,
Hmm. Very good. You also have to mention this thing in the bar. Okay, yeah. Also, that the total is 48. Exactly. Very good. Very good. What would be the answer?
um, uh, uh, uh,
Hmm. Very good. Correct. That means each children will get 16 stickers, right?
mhm.
Okay, perfect. Hmm. Try these ones. Follow me and then you and because you are able to do so, do both of them.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, Crayon. Um, uh,
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, did you have your Hindi class yesterday?
yes,
Okay, how was that?
good.
Okay, great.
Mm,
Very good. But see,
mm,
is that the whole answer? Because they have a school have 180 and then they put 12 in each. How many pots do they need?
um, 60 division 180 division 60.
180 divided, you would divide 180 with
60.
60. Are you sure?
Mm, 5?
Yeah. Or basically, not 5 is not given. The 5 you got after saying this, but see, if they put uh, there are total
Mm,
180, they are putting 12 in each. How many pots do they need? So you would divide 180 with 12, right?
okay.
They have just shown these dashed lines so that because they cannot draw that much. So it is a division one, not multiplication. So you would divide 180 with 12. If you divide, can you divide and tell me what would be the answer? Exactly, 15. Very good. Try next one. Erase it. Let me
Um,
erase it.
which day? At the top of the 100 fish. 8 fish, 7%, 2%, 16, 16 fish. Um, a bar divided with 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Very good. So you would divide it with 108 with 9. Yeah. Okay, good. Hmm.
um,
Yeah, good. Next step is hmm. Yeah, total is 108. We divide it with 9 because each fish hold 9. I mean each tank hold 9 fish.
um,
Perfect. Very good. Absolutely correct. So Let's go ahead. Try these ones.
Um, there's one card. Mm, um, 7 division 4.
Whenever it is asking all together, how many wheels are there all together? We don't need to divide in
7
that.
times 4.
Exactly. Because there are there are seven and each one have four. So total would be seven times four.
Is 28.
Very good. Next. Yeah, first write down their answer. Okay.
Then, Um, 27.
Just a minute. Meanwhile, you do it.
27. Um,
Hello? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Tell me. Very good. Okay, so you got
Uh, mm,
12 times 8 is 96. So you should get 8. Okay.
mhm.
The answer would be 8. You would have to memorize the whole times table. Okay. I would take the test of till 12 till you have to memorize till 15. Okay. I'll take test on Monday. I'm giving you time. Okay.
Okay,
I can ask you any times table between 2 and 15 on Monday.
okay,
And it would be an oral test.
okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let me just erase it. Great. This is the last question and then we would do your homework. Please try.
Um, 50 kilograms cost 50. 7 kilograms weighs 20 of 20 kilograms.
How did you get 6?
Mm,
You divide it.
um,
Let me tell you because this is a bit tricky question. I mean, if you would have to notice the uh, the unit. One is given in pounds, other one is given in pennies. So this is 50 cents and this is 1 pound. So in 1 pounds there are 100 pennies. Okay. So basically that means 50 cents means this would be 5,000. Sorry, not 5,000. This would be 20 into 100. So this will become 2000 pence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you can divide this 2000 with 50 to get the answer. You just need to make sure that both of them are in same units. Unit means in which we measure, like in the time is in either the hours or minutes or seconds. So these are the units of time, right? So then that's how we can get the answer. Now let me come back to your homework and so let me, I think yeah, it is starting from here. Let me rotate it. Can I rotate it? My God.
Don't just send another picture.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send you another picture?
Yeah, please. If you can send me a rotated picture, that would be really helpful.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me. Hmm. Uh, okay. So did you share? Let me share.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Uh, hmm. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Hmm. So the question says Alexei and Nicole had the same number of cherries. Alexei ate 78 of his cherries and Nicole ate 196. So Alexei has twice as many as Nicole. How many cherries did each of them have at the beginning? So Alexei ate 78. So let's suppose this is for Alexei and this is for Nicole. Alexei has the twice as many cherries as Nicole. So I'm, because Alexei have more, so I'm drawing this is the double of this, okay?
Mhm.
Because it says twice. Alexei has. Now, how much did she eaten? Alexei has eaten 78. This is
Mhm.
eaten. You would write eaten cherries. And Nicole ate 196 eaten. Okay.
Mhm.
How many cherries did each of them have at the beginning? So, uh, we have to tell, it says, okay. Now they both, okay, okay. I forgot to read. There is one more thing given in the see. It says Alexei and Nicole had the same number of cherries. Alexei ate this much, Nicole ate this much. Now they have this much. So in starting they have same number of cherries. Okay.
Mhm.
After eating uh, of, so basically what it is saying is, let me explain it properly. This at the, this is I'm drawing for the beginning. At the beginning they both have the same number of cherries. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm writing here at the beginning. Same. N- Now they have eaten some of them. So basically, let's suppose, I think I can draw that in the red one is showing the eaten. So
Mhm.
Alexei ate 78 and Nicole ate 196. So this much, this is what Alexei ate, and this much is eaten by Nicole. So the
Nicole.
red one is eaten, and this is 78, and this is 196. I would write here eaten cherries. That means now what it is saying is the leftover cherries, this thing that Alexei has twice as many cherries as Nicole, this is about the remaining cherries. Let's suppose the remaining for Alexei, for Nicole is x. So this would be 2x, twice of x, right? This is what it is saying. Now, how we would do it is, basically we have to tell at the beginning how many they had. So how can we figure it out? We would write that 90, sorry, that's not 98, that's 78. They both had the same number of cherries. So how can we solve it? That basically, if you subtract, see, if I subtract 78 from 196, what I would get? I would get this thingy. Let me use some other color. Maybe this. If I subtract 78 from 196, this is what I will be getting. Not this, sorry. Uh, this thingy. 196 minus 78 would give me this much, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. Which, yeah, this would give me this amount, and if you double it, you would get this. See, basically, do you understand? Did you have studied algebra before? Like, if we can assume this as x, the other would be the double, so it would be 2x. Have you learned that before?
No.
Okay, so that means I cannot use this concept. Um, hmm, yeah. Okay. Do you know, have you learned about ratios and all?
No.
Okay, no problem. Basically, um, what I can do here is, whenever we have this kind of question and it says that one has twice as many as the other, so we can assume this as 1x, so the other is twice of that, the other will become 2x, right? Right.
Yes.
Hmm. And basically this would be giving me, and they both have the same length, so I can write, let me use some other color. I can write 78 plus 2x, which is for this LXZ, right? 78 plus 2x, because they both have the same length, I can put equal sign and write 196 plus x, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. So now we have to find x, because x is the eaten cherries that would give me the leftover, sorry, x would give me the leftover cherries, and if I double that I'll get the starting one, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. What you would do here is, you have 78 and 196, so we can just shift the numbers. uh, how 196, if you take any number to the other side of equal sign, it becomes negative. If this is a positive number and you take to the other side of equal sign, it become opposite. 78 is positive, so it will become minus 78. Now you want to find x, so x would go there, because x is positive, this is 2x, this will become minus x. 2x minus 1x would give you x, and if you subtract this, 196 minus 78, this would give you 118. That means x is 118. Okay.
Mhm.
Or I think this would be difficult for you. So you can directly, let me erase this method. Because there are multiples method, let me tell you the easy one. See, what I was saying, if you subtract this amount, this 78 from 196, you would be left with this, right? This much you would get, right? So basically, if I subtract 78 from 196, how much I would get? 118. And this 118 is nothing but x. Or let me say, let me remove x. Let me say this is what is that? Left over cherries. And if you draw the leftover cherries, this is double of this, right?
Mhm.
So 118 is the leftover cherries for Nicole. So for Alexa it's double, right? So you would just do
Mhm.
the double of 118. So uh, the double would be 2 times 118. So if you multiply 2 with 118, you would get 236. And this, basically it is asking how many cherries did each of them have at the beginning. This is this we got 118. This is 236. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how many they had in beginning? We would just add 78 plus 236, right?
Mm-hmm.
This would give us 314. If you add 196 plus 118, this would give you 314. Can you check? They both have the same. It was given, right?
Mm.
Yeah, you can note it down. I will explain it again.
I'm done.
Done? Okay, great. So basically, what we did, we just subtracted 78 from 196, and this gave me this much, which is the
Mm-hmm.
half of this. And we knew that the double, it's double, right? So we multiplied it with 100, and we multiplied it with 2. That's how then we added to get the uh, cherries that they had at the beginning. This one you already did. Should I check it?
Um, no, because this one we did in some class.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine. Similarly, this one.
Um, the first one, number four, I did it myself because my friend was helping me at school. We had some free time.
Okay, are you not sure about this, or should I explain it?
Um, no, it's okay.
Okay, should I explain then? No? Okay. Oh my god.
Mm,
So let's do the fifth question. Bill had some stamps. He gave 3/8 of them to his friend Steve. See, whenever you have a fraction, okay, let's suppose 3/8. In the denominator, what do we write? The denominator always
mm,
represent the,
well, how much we have to divide the bar?
yeah, total number of parts. What does denominator represent? Total parts, right?
Uh, total part.
Hmm. Like here, the bar would be having 8 parts because the denominator is 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you draw a bar and then you made 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Now it says 3/8 of them uh, to his friend Steve. So if Bill gave 33 stems to Steve, how many stems had Bill at first? So basically, three he had some stems total, but 3/8 of them he gave to his friend. So 3/8 means 3 out of 8, right? So let's
Mm-hmm.
suppose these 3 he gave to his friend. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then if Bill gave 33, now the number is given. Let's suppose in 3/8 is fraction, right? But now they are
Mm-hmm.
saying that if he gave 33, so 3/8, this total from here to here, this is representing 33.
Mm-hmm.
And how many stems he had at first? So that means we have to find the total from here to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what we would do, we have 3/8 and 3/8 of what is 33. This is we have to find, like how many he had in starting. So whenever you have this kind of question, that he has 3/8 and the number is this. For that, what you can do, multiply this 33 with the denominator. What is the denominator? 8, right?
Yes.
So you have this, multiply this 33 with 8, so you would get 264. Okay,
Okay.
that, and then you divide this 264 with the numerator. What is the numerator here? 3.
3.
So 264 divided by 3. If you divide it by 3, oh no, why are we not? Okay, yeah, I think that's correct. So you would get 88. Okay,
Okay.
so that means he had 88 at first. Let me tell you one more way how I did is, because see, it was saying 3/8 of the stems he gave his to friend. So let's suppose he had X amount of stems in starting. 3/8 of the total that he had at the beginning, let's suppose that is X, is 33. 33 is just 3 parts out of 8, right? So to find the X, what I did, we always replace off with multiply. 3/8 times X is equals to 33. Now you multiply this number with the denominator and divide that with the numerator. That is one way. Or other way is, this is also simple. For example, as you know, 3 of them is 33, right?
Mhm.
I think this way would you would find this easy because you understand this concept. This is 33. How many are there? How many boxes are there?
3.
So if you divide 33 with 3, how much you would get?
11.
11. That means each one of them is 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. How many boxes are there? Total 8. So total there are 8. So
Yes.
8 times 11 would give you 88. You can note down this concept.
Mhm.
So 88 stems.
Then
Perfect. Next, sixth question. Yeah. So in this question, last week, it says last week 1/8 of the shirt sold at Peter's shop. So this is given for last week, and 1/8 were black and one half were white that he sold,
mhm.
and the rest were blue. So if Peter's shop sold 81 blue shirts, altogether how many shirts were sold? So you have to find altogether shirts sold. So how would you do? First of all, what is the denominator? 1/8.
Uh,
So if you make a bar, this is a bar, okay?
uh,
And you would divide how into how many parts if you want to represent 1/8?
8.
Good. One, 2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 8 parts, and 1/8 would be just this much, right?
Yes.
One part. This is 1/8. And what is
Mm.
the color of 1/8? It's black. Okay. So I'm writing 1/8. This is 1/8 and this is black. Clear?
Okay.
And how many, then it says one half were white. One half means half of the whole, right?
Yes.
So the white you can represent with, let me use some, exactly that much is, uh, sorry, yeah, this much is white. Okay, good, very good. One half is white, and the rest of the shirts were blue. That means this one, these are blue.
3/8.
Yeah. So how many are blue? 3/8. So we can write 3/8 here. And how many blue shirts are given? This is blue, and the number for blue shirt is given, that this is 81.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The number is given, which is 81. This is 81. This much from here to here. This is 81. So again, you have 81, which is 3 parts out of 8.
Mm-hmm.
If you divide 80, how many equal parts are there? 3, right? There are
Yes.
3, right? So if you divide 81 with 3, if you divide 81 with 3, how much you would get? Let's divide it. So 81 divided by 3 is 27. That means each one of them is 27, 27, and 27, right?
Yes.
So each of them is 27. You can write 27, 27, 27. Now you have to find how many shirts all together were sold last week. So in each box there are 27, and how many total boxes are there?
8. 27 times 8.
Very good. That would give you the total shirts that were sold last week. So 27 times 8, this would be 216. So you would write 216 shirts were sold last week.
Mm-hmm.
When you are done, let me know.
Then,
Okay, good. Let's move to the next question.
that's all.
Okay, was that last? Yeah, I think
Yes.
that was last. So what you are doing in English nowadays at school?
Um, um, when, we're doing inference.
Can you show me
Inference.
if you have that in your tab by sharing the screen or something?
Okay. Um, um, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see that.
Um,
Okay, inference. This is what you're doing. Can you share this with me? This PPT?
um, um, I think you can only share it with the people who are
This is
in my
Microsoft Teams,
school.
right?
Yes, yes, in my school.
No, I think you would have to download it and all. Okay, you can share your Let me check. I think. Okay, just open the PPT and show me what are the things here. Accordingly, I would teach you. Yeah, just go through this. Next slide. Hmm. Okay, next. Hmm. Yeah. Keep going. Hmm. Next. Next. Hmm. Yeah, next, next. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Next. Quickly. I think you can download it and send it to me. Uh,
Um,
See, click over there dot at the dot. This download option is there, I think. Is there any down?
uh,
Or you can, if you open it from the PowerPoint, you can download it.
I copied the link.
Okay.
Um,
Or let me open from my side. Um,